There we are. First day back from riding from Japan trip. I got the Stark and I got the KTM. Hence the KTM hat. They made some changes to the track, so we'll see how that goes. Alright, let's get to it. All kitted up. Gonna start out on the Stark Varg today. We'll just take it slow because it's been 2 weeks since I've been on the bike. So, tons of people here. Flip, yeah, man. The upper parking lot's still pretty much full too. I saw a bunch of bikes leave earlier as I was coming in, so let's go ride. I got the pre-flight key out the way.
Artlist.io.
Demons in my head again, let me grip my lyric pen. Fire burning from my junk, smoking now I pull his us. I won't stop, so don't confront too much, supposed to be a grunt. Watch my back and also front, you drop it off, I pick it up. Pockets a mean one, heavy like machine guns. Talking like they heard about me, they ain't never seen one. You ain't really about it, I can see it through the screen, son. Taking lemon lane,
music licensing reimagined.
My opponent's never on it, I ain't thinking about tomorrow, only thinking about the moment. Feel the rush from the buck jump, 20s in my loaded trunk. Watch me make another hit, yeah, I'm tripping off that funk jump. Like you want it, my opponent's never on it, I ain't thinking about tomorrow, only thinking about the moment. Feel the rush from the buck jump, 20s in my loaded trunk. Watch me make another hit, yeah, I'm tripping, yeah, I'm tripping. Yeah, I'm tripping.
Artlist.io.
Make another hit, yeah, I'm tripping. Yeah, I'm tripping.
Good warm up. Well, the Stark is running great. I went ahead and tuned up the carburetor a little bit. She's mint. So good run on the river track. Head over to the main track. Let's go.
Give it to me.
Looks like we got about 65% battery. Go ahead and go take a drink. Sheesh. It's a spicy one out here. Man, the track's good. You probably saw that one spot where I jumped over in the second lane on that tight corner. I didn't expect to be that tight. But learning the track, I probably should have slowed down a little bit there. But that's all right. Nobody died. All right, get some hydration and then get back at it.
I'ma get it, you know I be on the way. Yeah. You know I be on the way. Man on a mission, I'ma get it, you know I be on the way. Yeah, it's all hard, ain't no fear here. You ain't giving this to all, you steer clear. Never beat, I've been down and I reappear. You got some money on the line, you better put it here. Rolling in and doing that work. Check priorities, I'm doing that first. Check's big and I'm sure that hurts, but it's checkmate, we ain't selling short, know the work. Ain't nowhere to hide, you ain't gotta see me come and keep me on your mind, cause I be on the way. Yeah. You know I be on the way. Man on a mission, I'ma get it, you know I be on the way. Yeah, man we coming for them bags. If they said I couldn't have, get the team. I got a vision for the things you ain't believe. And here's the motto, hard work, that's over everything. It's that comeback. I'm calling plays, hit the pass, then the run back. Yeah, I'm far ahead and gotta run laps. But we ain't letting up, we never done that. Ain't nowhere to hide. You ain't gotta see me come and keep me on your mind. Cause I be on the way. Yeah. You know I be on the way. Man on a mission, I'ma get it. You know I be on the way. Yeah. I'm on the way. On the way. Yeah. On the way. I'm on the way. I'm on the way.
Just got done riding the Stark. We got her down to 16%. Still had full power, more than enough. I think I'm going to go ahead and hop on another bike. It's too beautiful of a day not to. So the next bike coming out is the KTM 3 Filthy. This bike, I absolutely love it. Like if the Stark ran, like not ran, but if the battery didn't run out ever, I probably wouldn't ride any other bike because it's just that fun. It's super fun. But this guy, she's pretty fun too. So, all right, let's get out on the track, get this monkey wrench thrown out there. Sheesh, look at that. She blinging, begging to be ridden. Got the new exhaust put on there. Flip yeah. Unfortunately, what we got to do is put gas in it. Gotten so lazy lately. It's like, do I want to go ride? I got to put gas in it. I'm just playing. It is not as easy as this guy. Maintenance on this guy is almost nil. So anyway, got the chain lubed, get some fuel in it, then hit the track. Yeah, you got to warm her up too. Can't just hop on her and rip her. It's really hard to describe the difference between the way the throttle feels on both of these bikes. Unless you ride them back to back, you'll probably never understand this feeling. It seems like during the first couple laps, I'm always hunting for that rear brake. It's super awesome how on the Stark Varg, you can keep both feet planted at all times on the pegs. But when you get used to not moving your feet on the Stark, and then you come ride a combustion engine bike, you're like, oh shoot, I guess I need a rear brake. Jump! Too much work. Gosh, the choppiness of my throttle control is absolutely horrible. That's definitely a bonus for the Stark. Having that ability to fine-tune the power modes on the Stark definitely smooths out throttle control. I swear, it's a complete cheat code. That was pretty nice to stay in my lane. As you can see, the sun is blazing, and apparently I'm the only one who wants to ride in the heat. The parking lot was full of cars, but I'm like the only dude on the track. When the sun was behind the clouds, it was perfect. But when it was not, we sort of got baked. Showing a little bit of style. Once you figure out how to run this corner, it is super fun. Unfortunately, the track owners had to shorten the track here because the river is trying to take over. The track I'm riding today is my home track. It's called Toodle Motocross Park, located in Washington. The new owners have done a fantastic job with this track. It's the only track in the area that's open all year round and the weekdays. They do allow camping, at a reasonable price, and they even have a drag strip and a side-by-side track. Back to my thoughts on these two bikes. Thankfully, I am blessed enough to be able to own both of these bikes. But if I was only able to choose one, I would definitely pick the 350. Only because it's a more universal tool. I could throw a bigger tank on it, change the gearing, and I could go run an Norks race. It definitely could handle any track, and it has a ton of power. I think it's only about 4 or 5 horsepower shy of my 450, and it turns a lot better. But the bike that's overall most fun to ride, and I believe I'm faster on, is definitely the Stark. Sheesh. Well, you can see there, took me a couple laps to get used to clutch, back brake. Tipped over a little bit, a little tipsy too. But the bike was screaming. Love the sound of that exhaust. I don't know if it's any faster, but it sure looks cooler. And when you're slow like me, you might as well look cool. That's why you've got all the bling dizzle on the graphics. Anyway, I don't know if the GoPro or the 360 caught the battle that I was having with the guy on the river track, but it was freaking sick. The dude was about the same speed as me. I ended up passing him at the end, and then he gave up. And then I did one more lap and got off the track. So I figure I probably ought to get ready to go to work now. Until next time, remember, pre-ride, re-ride, free ride. God bless. Peace.